10 mental traps and how to break free. The war in our heads, we all lie, especially to ourselves. Not maliciously, not always consciously, but often enough to keep us stuck. These aren't outright falsehoods, but internal narratives we've repeated so often they feel like truth. And they're exhausting. This video is about shining a light on the top 10 mental traps we fall into. Self-sabotaging thoughts that keep us from becoming who we're meant to be. You'll discover how to identify each mental trap, understand where it comes from, and get practical tools to break free. Lie number 1, I'm not good enough. This is the root of so much inner turmoil. It whispers, you don't measure up. Why even try? It's a lie born from comparison, rejection, and unmet expectations. The truth, you are already worthy. Growth is part of being human, but your value isn't conditional. How to break free practice, self-compassion daily. List your wins, even small ones, at the end of each day. Surround yourself with affirming people, not critics. Lie number 2, I have to be perfect. Perfectionism paralyzes. It tells you that anything less than flawless is failure. The truth, progress matters more than perfection. Done is better than perfect. How to break free. Set realistic goals and embrace good enough. Celebrate mistakes. They're signs of effort and growth. Ask, what's the worst that could happen if this isn't perfect? Lie number 3, I can't change. This lie convinces you that you're stuck, that your personality, habits, or situation are set in stone. The truth, change is always possible, with effort, time, and support. How to break free. Use the power of yet. I can't do this yet. Focus on small, consistent changes. Track your progress to prove to yourself you're evolving. Lie number 4, everyone is judging me. Social anxiety and fear of criticism make you self-conscious and withdrawn. The truth, most people are too busy worrying about themselves to obsess over you. How to break free, challenge your assumptions with facts. Shift focus from how you're perceived to how you're being. Remind yourself, judgment says more about them than you. Lie number 5, success is for other people. You believe others were born with something you weren't. Talent, luck, confidence. The truth, success isn't about who deserves it. It's about persistence and belief. How to break free. Define what success really means to you. Seek out stories of people who started where you are. Take one action step each day toward your goal. Lie number 6, I don't have time. You're overwhelmed, so you tell yourself change must wait. But time is rarely the real issue. Priorities are. The truth, you control more time than you think. How to break free, track your time for 1 week. See where it really goes. Eliminate low-value tasks. Schedule your priorities instead of prioritizing your schedule. Lie number 7, I always mess things up. One failure feels like a pattern. You assume it's who you are. The truth, mistakes are part of growth. They don't define your identity. How to break free, reframe failures as feedback. Practice forgiving yourself. Keep a resilience journal where you document how you bounce back. Lie number 8, if I try, I'll just fail. Fear of failure becomes fear of effort, so you avoid trying altogether. The truth, not trying is the only guaranteed failure. How to break free, visualize best-case scenarios, not just worst. Take micro risks to build confidence. Reflect on past risks that paid off. Lie Mary 9, this is just the way I am. You feel locked into your identity, shaped by past trauma, conditioning, or choices. The truth, you're not static, you're a story still being written. How to break free, practice identity flexibility. I'm learning to become. Start with a growth-oriented affirmation. Work with a coach, mentor, or therapist. Lie number 10, happiness is out of reach. You believe happiness is tied to future events. More money, love, success. The truth, happiness is a practice, not a destination. How to break free. Focus on the present moment. Keep a daily gratitude journal. Engage in activities that align with your values. You're not broken. You've just been misled by the stories you've told yourself. But stories can be rewritten. The moment you start questioning your mental traps, you take back power. Freeing yourself starts with awareness, continues with action, and is sustained by compassion. You've read the truth. Now it's time to live it. What are the lies you tell yourself?